Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Urban Homesteading. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about what I keep right on hand, just kind of like my go-to medicine box at home. So grab your cup of coffee and come join me. Now that we have a cup of coffee, it's 8 o'clock in the morning over here, so it's a little early. I still am drinking my coffee. I'm sold out for this really good organic coffee I buy, and it just gets me every morning. Sorry, there's a lot of mosquitoes, so we're gonna do this. So I thought I'd talk a little bit today about kind of my go-to medicine box. You know, it can be very overwhelming when someone's talking about doing natural medicine at home or not going straight away to the doctor and what to do right away at home before you might have to go to the doctor. So this is my medicine box. It's very small, not that much in it. I don't keep our daily vitamins in here. Me and Jonathan have our own little container where we take our daily vitamins, you know, our AM and PM vitamins to keep our body going. Fun fact about your bodies, that when you're talking about more daily vitamins just to keep your body healthy, I know we all probably do take daily vitamins as a smart thing to do, and your body actually has to be replenished every 8 hours. So your body uses up the vitamins, and then a lot of people say, well, I'll just double up. You know, actually for a while, that's what I was doing. I was just saying, well, I'll just take all my AM and PM vitamins all at once. There's not a difference, you know, it's all in my body, so it's going to be good for me. Your body uses them, and by 8 hours later, you need to have more vitamins. So really, that's why we take AM and PM ones. That's why I'm really like the company we buy them through. Anyways, I am on my front porch, so you might be hearing some traffic. I just try to, you know, get a little bit different of a scenery back here. But so back to my box. The first thing I have in here is cough drops. So I have a thing of cough drops. It was really hard to find a cough drops that doesn't have sugar, because a sore throat feeds on sugar. So when you're taking that cough drop, it actually soothes it because of the sugar, but it doesn't help it. So I found a cough drop that actually you can find anywhere. I buy mine at Walmart in just a big package for pretty cheap. I think it's like $5 or something. I need to buy some more, but they're just the Ricola ones, and they don't really have as much sugar, if any. It's natural sugar, and I like getting the mint one, so it feels like you're sucking on a candy mint. So it's just the Ricola kind. And then I have some Activate Vitamin C packages in here, just to, if I'm feeling down, I need a boost of energy, you know, that day I feel like I might just have a hard day energy wise, that's what I do for there. As well as I have salve. So a lot of these things, it's a quick thing to make, so, but I'm gonna do it on a different video. So like this is salve, so instead of using Neosporin, we use salve. It looks like Neosporin, but I just put it in this container. But it's super easy to make, and I'll do another video on that sometime, but it's just really good. Testimony actually about this, my mom had a 3rd-degree burn on her wrist right here, and she put this on it, lathered it on there, and then she put a lettuce leaf and wrapped it. And the lettuce leaf is so that when it starts to heal, the bandage or whatever you wrap it with doesn't stick to the burn, and it doesn't try to, like, it sounds gross, but peel off, you know, what's going on. So I use this for really anything. I've used it for so many different things. I've used it for, well, the burns. I've used it for if, you know, I have a skin irritation or a cut on my lip, or if I'm healing a cold sore. After I do the first steps, I do that. And I'll do another video on that as well. So there's a lot of different things you could do with these products, or I guess you could say these herbs, but what I'm gonna do is just kind of show you what's in my box, and then I will also link down below where I buy them all. I buy them from the bulk herb store from Shoshana. She's really amazing, and just the cheapest way I found it. I can order online and it shows up right to my door, and they last forever. They last a long time, I guess I should say. The next thing is a mullein. It's an herb, and what it is it's actually helps with your sinuses. So actually, my husband actually gets it stuffed up often. So what he does, you know, we use mullein and we make a steam with it, which I'm gonna do a video on that too. So we have a mullein for a mullein steam. I have adult composition, or we can call it, or they call it double E, and they have ones for children or for both. And this is a tincture you can actually make, and it's kind of like I mentioned on my Instagram once that I make one for cramps, and I do the same thing, and I just stick it in a bottle like this. Anytime you start just kind of feeling sick, take a teaspoon and you're good to go. It really builds up your white blood count and really helps you fight off that bacteria that's in you, or that virus strand that's trying to get to you. So yeah, you just take it to the first signs of sickness. My mom's so cute. She actually, when I went to college, made me a small little package with all sorts of herbs, because it is harder to buy them when you're paying college bills as well. So I still have the packaging that I just refill. So, you know, she wrote little instructions, but it's really great to do that, so that, you know, if you're not home, but your husband's starting to feel sick, or your kids, you can say, hey, go get that, you know, tell them what to do if they're old enough to read and do that. So anyways, I also take this along with cayenne pepper pills. Actually just ran out. I'm gonna be making some more, or I buy them. You can make them. It's better to make them, but at this point I have time to buy them. So yeah, so I take those with cayenne pepper pills, and it just kicks that immune system into gear, and it gets it going and fight that off. I do have a pain kind of relief. It's kind of like a, I guess you could say biofreeze type thing that you can buy at Walmart, but this is more of a pain treatment for that kind of thing as well, but it's more organic. I of course have sunscreen in here. This is a sunscreen I buy because there's a lot of stuff in sunscreen that actually is damaging to the skin. A lot of chemicals, and so it's really bad for you. So I buy this one. I believe I got it at Costco, and it is really good for you. Actually, it's not gonna do what most vegetarian ingredients, so it's pretty good for you. We use it all the time. I have very fair skin, so I get sunburnt easily, so I use that all the time. For headaches, I have peppermint oil. So usually I have a bigger one, but this is peppermint oil. For headaches, I honestly just kind of put a drop on each temple right here, and it really helps just my brain, and it really doesn't, it takes the headache away. And if it doesn't take the headache away because it's starting to, or I caught it too late and it's turning into a migraine, what I'll do is I'll take a white willow pills. I have everything in brown bags because it's just easier space-wise for me, and my house just try to consolidate a lot. So you can make it, you can buy the herb white willow, which I'll link below as well. Honestly, I might just link the whole website and you can search everything, but it's called white willow. It's from a tree, and you can buy the herb and you can make a tea and do it, but sometimes I'm at work and I don't have hot water on hand and lemon and how I like my tea, so I just take a pill. You can make them into capsules. You can honestly buy them, but if you buy them, make sure it's all organic, because it's way better for you. It doesn't have all that pesticides they like to spray on it. And usually herbs, like if you buy them at, I'm trying to think, like Whole Foods or Sprouts, that kind of place, or even a natural herb store, there are those. I found one out in California and I haven't found one here yet in South Carolina, so I usually go to Sprouts if I need them right away and I don't have them on hand. But usually they do herbs, or like on the healthier side, but make sure you get organic, because there is still stuff in them that they like to put in there. So peppermint oil doesn't work, or if I feel like it's gonna get more severe, I use white willow pills, and that's great. I also have my cramp tincture. So this is what I take personally. Ladies, you know, that time of month, there's cramps, menstrual cycle. I take this, and it's really easy to put it in these little eyedroppers, so you can just put your head back and put it in there, and I'm dripping everywhere. But this one's made with vodka. You can make it with glycerin if you don't want it to do alcohol, if you don't like that taste and you wanted to do it more sweeter. I labeled my bottle, and this is really easy just to kind of stick in my purse. I actually only have a purse this big, so it's really easy to just stick it in there. A purse at least I use. Let's see. Also for cramps, I use lavender oil, and I just stick it right there on the stomach line. You can't see my hand, but right there, and it really helps with the cramps. I just kind of massage it, and I just stick that oil right there, and with those two combined, usually I don't have to take anything else. I don't have to take any of the Motrin and stuff like that that we instantly go towards. And all this stuff, like I said before, I will make other videos like how to make a cramp tincture, how to make a double E tincture, or a syrup, all those kind of things I will do. This stuff I actually got at, I believe, Sprouts. We were actually on our honeymoon, and Jonathan the last day got a sore throat, a really bad sore throat, and just wasn't wanting to get out of bed and just wasn't feeling up to himself and really good. So I ran over there, I got fresh ginger, and I got a bunch of lemon and raw organic honey from the local area, and I grabbed these three, which I'm going to show you, these 3 pills, and I just dosed them up. I made him take I made him take the tea, and it was really nice because there's that coffee maker, you just run hot water through it in the hotel room, and there's your tea. Put some fresh ginger in there, or I have ginger tea bags you can buy, but fresh ginger is the best. I just didn't bring it out with me. And fresh garlic, you know, you can do fresh garlic. I have cheesecloths, and sometime I'll show you guys. You can just do a little garlic poultice real quick for about 2 minutes, 5 minutes. No, wait. It takes 2 minutes to make, if that, and you leave it on there for about 30 minutes and you're good to go. So it's really cool. The garlic really just sucks all the bacteria, or sucks all the sickness into it, and you can toss the garlic out, and it really helps your immune system. Garlic is a wonder worker. You can honestly use it for so many things. But the pills, you know, if you're in a place where you can't make the tea, let's say you get sick, you're starting to feel really sick in an airport, or when you're out and about, just grab these things, and they're really easy. I made sure I got the non-GMO organic kind. I got ginger root pills, garlic pills, and turmeric pills. And what they do is, if I'm feeling sick, I take double the dosage, because honestly, natural medicine is not going to harm you like if you took double the antibiotics would harm you, and not be good for you. So you can really dose up on this. So when Jonathan started feeling that sick, sore throat, you know, instead of letting it get to the point where he was so sick he couldn't fly, it was the day before, I ran over, got some chicken noodle soup from Sprouts, grabbed these 3 vitamins and some lemon and some ginger tea bags, and it was what, maybe $40, $50, but now I have it because he didn't take all these. I have these in my cupboard, so it was way worth it. And within maybe 6 hours, he was feeling good as new. You know, maybe a good night's sleep, and then after that, a couple more. He still took the normal dosage after that, and it was really good. The garlic really helps you a lot, and sometimes the aftertaste is really gross, but it's so worth it. Just to be feeling yourself again. So that is what I have in my box. That is kind of just my go-to herbs. You know, some things are for specific or more specific things, you know, like the cramp tincture and the lavender, or certain things for when you're more getting sick. But it's really nice to just have those things on hand. You know, if you have about an hour, you can make a medicine box. You know, take 5 minutes, order all the things you need, and then just the next time, you know, once you get all the herbs, take 5 minutes and look it over, kind of read the instructions, take 15 minutes to prep everything, and there's your box. It's really easy to prep everything. A lot of times, as you can see, I have the stuff in here completely dry, totally done. I could just make a tea with this if I wanted to. I have a little tea ball, and I can stick some in and have a tea, and it's if I don't have any, you know, it's better to take the tincture, but let's say you're in the midst of, you bought it and you get sick and you don't have time to make it, make a tea with it. It's super easy. You don't even have to have a tea ball to do it. You can just, you know, use an old t-shirt or clean, I hope, or a cheesecloth and just strain the herbs out. It's honestly so simple to do. Mullein, you know, it's all dry. I just opened my box, took it out, stuck it in my medicine box. You just have to know what to buy. And so that is why I wanted to come on here today, because just kind of show you what to buy, because it can be very overwhelming. You go on this herb online store and there's just dozens of stuff people are saying you can take, or there's all these videos and people are saying, oh, take this, take that. But really, all you need are these few things. You know, I'm going to list it all again below in the comments and the thing, so it's easier. I know I'm kind of, you know, talking about it as we go. Maybe rewatch this and write it down. But Mullein, double E, white willow for the white willow pills. You can go to the store and buy white willow pills, turmeric pills, garlic pills, and ginger pills. And we'll learn to make salve a little later on one of my videos. Lavender and peppermint oil. If you know, Cramp tincture. This one is already made. I would never have taken them dry herbs in a tea. I've always just had this because by the time I see it start running low, I find 10 minutes one Saturday, or, you know, before everybody else wakes up, I get up, I make it, let it sit for a couple weeks, and then strain it. 5 minutes on each end, and you are good to go. So, go to Walmart. Next time you're at Walmart, grab some of these Ricola cough drops and SunScreen. If you don't have a Costco membership, I actually have seen them sell this at Walmart. So Walmart is actually my go-to place when it comes to, oh no, I'm sick, I'm not feeling good, I don't have time to run to home, but I have time to run to work. Let me go and grab a few things at Walmart, or let me go and grab a few turmeric pills at Sprouts, and just start, you know, catch it in the bud. You really have to start paying attention to your body if you feel any signs. We cannot, a mindset right now in the world is to just push through it. Oh, I'm feeling sick, but just push through it. And hey, I'm guilty of it too. I really am. But really, just don't push through it. Get a good night's sleep, drink lots of water, take a couple things, and the next morning you'll be good to go. You won't have to miss work, you won't have to miss time with your kids, you won't have to miss out on the next day if something's going on. And if you know, like, a stressful event, exciting stressful or bad stressful is coming up, make sure to be taking your vitamins, daily vitamins, and just be doing everything in precaution, because stress can get you sick. But yeah, one last thing I actually do have is clove oil. When I have a cold sore, I tend to get those when I'm stressed. I just stick some clove oil, and it actually dries the cold sore right up, keeping it on clove oil on there constantly. It dries it right up, and then as it's dry and there's a scab, I stick this salve on it to heal it so my lip doesn't crack. And there you go. There's no scar. There's just no antibiotics. It's really good for you. So that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to make your own little herb box, and I will list everything down below. Please like or subscribe if you would like updates for every video coming up. Comment if you wish. Next week.